Hello, hello, hello. I got all the links in the chat there. Twitter, YouTube, music provided by Truffle Shuffle on SoundCloud, and of course the donate link for Lyme disease treatment. And if you cannot donate yourself, please share with your friends and your family and blow it up all over social media. And if you're a celebrity, you know, fight the good fight. Because I know famous people watch my Twitch all the time. So, gonna pause for Truffle Shuffle here and get right back into Murdered Soul Suspect because it's Saturday. It's, you know, comparatively beautiful out to what it's been. It's not snowing. And not really raining. It's cloudy, but, you know, I'll take it. Had a real late winter. So, I want to get out and I want to do things. So, and I don't want to leave this game unfinished over the weekend because I want to start a new game next week. Probably going to do Tomb Raider because I never finished it. I only played a few hours into it. I don't want to get it done. Because, you know, they got that new Tomb Raider movie coming out and all that. Oh, there we go now. Got my monitor on. Everything's set. And this time it for sure did save in the new area. Well, where's the new area? This might be a quick stream today, too. Because I think I revisit the apartment or something like that. And okay, recap what happened so far. We're on the trail. We found the killer, the Bell Killer's home, and I'm thinking that my theory is gonna be proven right here. The Bell Killer is actually a ghost that's possessing people and making them do things. Which it's leading us to believe that it is Baxter, Sergeant Baxter, Detective Baxter. Ooh, and we get to search all new ghost stories. My favorite thing. Ashes to ashes. Oh, hey. Got a little hidey hole here. Yep. For that wife letter. Life and after. I asked Ronan today if he believed we go on after we die. He wondered if I meant like heaven or like ghosts. I told him I meant ghosts, and he just laughed and didn't say anything. I'm going to take that as a no. Well, well, well. Isn't your face red now, Ronan? Oh, hey. What is this? She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway and jig upon the rope. Perchance the devil is due to pay. Perchance the devil's dues to pay. Sorry. Poem 1. Oh, here we go. It was a lot easier to read this way. She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance the devil's dues to pay. He went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. Oh, good. Poem 2. Unnatural bridge of ghost and flesh, you harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with a scythe, with pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. What are you trying to tell me? That, you know, people who sin, witches, people with innate gifts, that, they're bad people, and they're gonna pay for it? I didn't even notice the hole on that side. This thing, is this psychic thing biological, I guess we're assuming, because, you know, mother to daughter, it's passed. This game is totally sexist. Why is this only girls? Why do only girls get this power? I'm a feminist. I believe in equality between men and women. Why aren't there an equal number of men that are psychic in this game? There should be an exact equal number represented of men, women, and all different racial and sexual demographics. I'm writing a letter to this defunct company. That's why they went under. There weren't, what do they call it? Not equal representation, but... Oh, wrong button. Let man beware who keeps so foul a witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts her spell upon his soul and wreaks damnation's reckoning. Kinda losing your iambic pentameter here, bruv. To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour. Oh hey, secret book case. Whoa!
Holy shit. Look at all this crap.
Now this is a Bell Killer war room.
Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done. The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight. She'll meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
It's going after the mom. Those Altoids down there on the desk.
Oh no, that's about Joy.
Joy's verse.
This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
Oh, what was that? There we go. I came here because a witness called in to report a possible sighting. Oh no, this is not... that is not the same thing. There we go. Joy's verse. Killer is focused on Joy. Well, obviously. The devil made me do it. Friday, December 18th, 1903. Mayor Studer deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. Well, now I'm going to have to look this up to see if there was really a Mayor Studer in Salem in 1903. Because I just got to know these things. Salem. List of mayors of Salem. That's what we need. What would it be? 1903, right? Well, Peterson. Nope, Hurley and Peterson. Those are the two. So, fake news. Sad. There were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. Wednesday, June 5th, 1940, third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings and 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past. Salem has a history of killers, apparently referencing the witch trials similar to the Bell Killer. Personal items. Trophies, a collection of what seem to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims, maybe? Murderous past. This map shows the locations of all his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. Well, also there's a bunch of crazy symbols everywhere. Victim to firm soft pay. I can't read what that says. I need an HD remix of this map. Conclude investigation. Do we want to conclude investigation yet? I don't think so. Up. Cassandra's story.
This house,
Achievement
off
unlocked.
the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Sensing Judgment House disturbances. Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House. Usually strong, usually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. So yeah, we got all of her stuff done. Conclude investigation. Oh, there we go. Victims and murder methods. Execution devices. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic. Gonna be both? What, crushed those ones. Hanged those ones. Burn at the stake. And... what was this last one? Oh, the drowning chair. Oh, there are a couple guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there. Isn't my face red now? Equal number of men and women. I was too social justice. I was blinded. I made accusations before any evidence.
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Copycat killers. Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century. Is this a string of copycat killers? No!
What else did you hide in this house, you freak?
Innocent till proven guilty. Don't be calling them names. Whoops. Okay. Got no... Come on, get over there. One of them's got to go over there, right? Otherwise, they wanted to put the crow. Both go over there. Yeah, boy. D. Okay. A D one's a tricky one. It's like you're holding R to get to that point, and so like your finger's there, and your other finger's got to sneak in underneath it to reach the D. Just run up on you, I don't care. That's so bad. Stealth espionage action. That's what people come to the, Oh, hey. That's what people come to the Murdered Soul Suspect stream for. This house seems awfully small so far for how many of these collectibles they want us to find. I see the note over there. I'm just kind of being thorough. He's a good man. Ronan the Stranger. It's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us now. Well, we all know how that worked out. Oh, he didn't tell me. Like, bitch, I wore it on my sleeve. Literally! My sleeve says I did crimes. Right there. Here's the one that says I was in jail. This is my I Shot Tupac tattoo. Colonial kitchen plaque. The small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in a detached kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there is none left standing on the grounds today. I thought the North didn't have slaves. Well, I guess we're cruising through these collectibles. So far, so far. Yay. Fight with Ronan. Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is the place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know. But for now, I'm done thinking about it. I don't want to talk about it. How many we got left? We got 3 more notes left for her. I hope we get all those. This is just kind of nice to... just background, you know? It's character development. In that. Oh, 4 of them! I ain't never seen 4 demons before. Got him. That was tricky. Ah, no! Fuck! Oh, Jesus. That was almost bad. Alright, we'll just wait for him to chill out like demons always do. See, 1, 2, okay, 3. Get him. Got him. 2. Brazen. Brazen and bold. I wonder what happens to the ghosts, if they do get caught by a demon. Like, you know, obviously you have a game over, but I meant, like, you know, in the lore of this game. Trials were held in this room. Judge's diary. February 4th, 1693. The witches are all released, and Governor Phipps will not permit further prosecution. Yet, it is this girl I fear the most. I did threaten her with pressing, and with glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who press and ducked her unto drowning. Would she not accuse his enemy? Oh, who pressed and ducked her unto drowning, would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afeard of my rebukes. Those who seek the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available means, by any available measure of the law. Maybe we can crow it up some. Colonial parlor plaque. The parlor of the judge's house, what we would call the living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for for holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here and sometimes in another public building, such as a tavern. Because everybody wants to see that while they're going out to drink and eat. Mayhaps. Let's just wait a little bit before we get too bold with it. Man, you can use those distracts from real far away. One of y'all go over there. Why don't you get distracted and I'll just suck the other one's soul. Fuck. Jet! I was not, I didn't commit to my movement. You gotta make a decision and you gotta stick with it. That's how this works. Go away, go away, go away. Thank you. It looks like, oh no. Looks like I could have gotten through here. Is there something glowing on that side? There is. There's a note on that side. Can you just go around? I can. Can you even teleport? Pondering the proposal. What stopped me from saying yes to Ronan? Maybe it's marriage in general. I always thought I'd just be an independent woman in this world. I may not have processed this possibility enough, but I can't let him go. I can't. I can't let him go, can't. Oops. Too far with the telly. Okay. Aha. This is where I should have snuck in at. You can get the one. Pretty easily, should be. This is it. Aha! Gotcha, bitch. Ah, ah, ah. Who needs a distraction? Nobody. I don't need a distraction. Sweet. Okay, free to roam. Nothing. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. It was the bird that was blocking me. Like, why can't I walk through the little jury box there? Did they even use juries back then? Not even sure how the court proceedings were pre-revolution. Well, okay, I'm not really seeing... Ah, there we go. Sweet. 4 more. Wow. What is this? Salem Historical Society. This way to the wine cellar and holding cells. You'd figure that a place like this would be a spot that wouldn't be safe to be in, because, like, teens would break in all the time and get drunk and, you know, do stuff they do in horror movies. Indicating cellar holding cells. Keep the vagrants next to the wine. That's not, you know, unsafe. Oh.
Oh my God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
Are we gonna have a ghost fight?
Ronan? What the hell's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum. So,
Break the
who
news
killed you?
that he's dead.
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Nice open eye. Bell Killer murdered Baxter in the Judgment House cellar. Sounds like the name of a blues song.
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere. But when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Contract?
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
The instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
The person he's possessing.
We gotta figure out what that means.
He's supposed to be a cop. The killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument of death, in quotes.
Sandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
I know where she
I
is.
can't believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom?
Yeah. Baxter knows Joy. Baxter knew Joy this entire time and was trying to find her and make sure she was safe. Well, so he's not like... He's not as
Do you know
dickish.
where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my god, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone. Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan.
I hope.
I hope.
Baxter moved Cassandra to a safe house outside of town when the Bell Killer's threat against her became real. Okay, well... Is this... Yeah, this is where it came down. Gotta get all these ghost story things, man. That's the important part. Not finding the killer, but finding the ghost stories. It's a lot of... Yeah, I bet you could breathe in one of those and get fucked up. Can we party off it, man? What? Colonial cellar plaque. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Haythorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. Fucking English, man. There we go. Oh no, that's a visage, not a...
What the hell happened down here?
So, he's judging, accusing, stern.
but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Righteous man. The angry man pointing in the points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. Oh hey, bell symbol. Who drew this? Oh shit, is that the little girl? Symbol in the cell. The bell killer symbol was once drawn in the cell, but by whom? Dude, it's the girl Wednesday Addams is the bell killer ghost. Maybe not. Maybe it's too much. She's imprisoned and pleading.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
Or she's just a wrongly accused victim. Imprisoned Abigail. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. What? Bound. Prison shackles. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. Extinguish light. I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. Probably not. This is the thing, movies and games, like, it gets dark quick in places underground, man. Like, they don't really represent it that well in media, that how dark this stuff actually is. Hey, there we go. 3 more. This isn't a thing I can look at, I guess. No rest for the wicked. Looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. I've been to prison a lot, tell you what. Prison inside a prison. Why would you need to cage someone who is already locked in a tiny cell? Man, because, I mean, have you ever watched The Warlock, starring Julian Sands? That's why. What happened down here? Well, not the candles. So, imprisoned Abigail and the righteous man and the bell symbol, probably. Because I think the shackles, the cage, candles definitely aren't, and the, the bed, they're all. The righteous man. Imprisoned Abigail. Bell symbol.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand on the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
See? I was right.
Why? The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the bell killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
Is Abigail the bell killer? Abigail is the bell killer. But how could she be? Well, I'm still missing, like, a lot of... I'm still missing 3 of these books and candle things here. Ashes to ashes. Guess I gotta scour heavily.
Dispatch.
Ooh.
The wreck checked in. Transporting a suspect get him on the radio. He isn't picking up his phone either.
Nope, he hasn't checked in. We'll notify you when he shows.
Copy that.
Oh shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
But the police took Joy, though. Where would Abigail take Joy? The gallows? But there's three clues. The church, attic, check the top floor apartment. I mean, we're at the Judgment House, so obviously that's not it. Police station. That ghost girl from the alley is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was... I'm gonna say that. But now what? I got two more things to... Killer's destination. Killer had a top floor apartment intentionally. It wasn't random. Top floor apartment. So those two are apartments, and the gallows were outside the apartment. Maybe it's the two apartment things. Nope. Important to Abigail and why. So this is where she was hanged. Not the Judgment House, not the church. I don't think it's gotta be... Okay, how about... Where could she be? Is Abigail the Bell Killer? Okay. Well, I have another apartment thing. It's not the apartment. Church, Judgment House. What's this? Killer's Instrument of Death. Oh, maybe it's the Instrument of Death. That's kind of loose.
Yeah.
B-hole right there.
Instrument of Death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum.
I thought the gallows... Oh, no, it was Ghost...
I'm on my way.
Ghost gallows out in front of the apartment. Judgment achievement unlocked. If Abigail is the killer, then her instrument of death is the gallows at the museum. And I'm still missing, was this a plaque? Witch Trials history. This is some from the Witch Trials history. Ashes to... I still got 3 more Ashes to Ashes. Well, I'm definitely gonna find that. Those are full. That's full. About my killer. And then my life. Alright, well, we'll just do a sweep around here, and if we can't find it, we'll open up a guide, as we like to do. I can't believe there's not, like, walls to go through down here. I bet I'm gonna have some demons to exercise on my way back up. Scree! Demons go ree! Oh. Oh wait, I'm already back up here. Wow. That's weird. I guess I walked around a lot more than I... Didn't walk around as much as I thought I did. I can't go this way. Oh, because I went through the stairs here. No. No, that's not what I did. What the heck? This is the Judgment House. Where the heck is the, Judgment Hall? Did I get in here and get this thing? Yeah, because this is that doorway. Yeah, I teleported in there. Main doorway. I feel like there must be a huge section I'm missing. I didn't go out this way? I had to have. Why is it? I felt like I came in through this way, though, from the initial stairs. But I guess not. I don't remember. Yeah, no, this is the teleport spot. Okay. Why does this all seem backwards to me? Plaque. Got the plaque. Second floor. What? They just do a big loop-de-loop? And then the level layout changed or something? Like they opened a door that wasn't previously opened? It must be the case, so... We'll, I guess, go up the stairs? Even though we were upstairs. It's not making much sense to me. I feel like they just magically switched the level layout on me. This is why I need people watching to help me keep track of where I've been and where I haven't been. It's the community's fault. There's one. Okay. Doing good. Okay, that's that little spot. We got 3 to find. That's insane, man. Oh, right. Okay. The poems. I forgot all this stuff we viewed with the poems. Still not leading me to much, though. Can I... Whoops. What's it matter if I just go through the wall? It doesn't. Well, what the heck? And that's just straight up blocked. Ghost image of the bookcase that's been pushed over. Oh, noose. But no new stuff. What the heck? Ah! One more. Oh man, that door was not... It didn't even look like it was shaking. So there's probably another spot I got to reveal to get through. One more though, I mean... progress, right? And my mental map of this place is so bad. It's laughable, man. Ha ha! I was really hoping that was it down there. That pottery. Can't go in through there? Oh, yeah, baby. Nice. Ashes to ashes. Complete. Didn't need any cheating at all that time.
Salem wasn't the most exciting place for a couple of rambunctious 13-year-olds. And playing with my friends after school, they usually required a healthy dose of imagination to spice up the underwhelmingly bleak landscape. To us, Salem's history was just a bunch of creepy stories and tourist attractions. Witches didn't exist, we all knew that. That's why Robbie Barnes was the laughingstock of the entire school. He actually believed that they were real. Looking back, I wish I hadn't teased him so much. Maybe then he'd still be alive. I forget which one of my friends actually came up with a plan to prank Robbie, but it didn't take him long to get us all on board. My job was to find an example of an old spell. It took me all of 15 minutes. The library had practically every book ever written on the subject. The next step involved the Judgment House. It sat up on the hill, abandoned. Everyone said it was haunted. What made it even creepier were the rumors that Judge Hawthorne burned the remains of accused witches in the house's various fireplaces. That's where Robbie comes in. We dared him to sneak into the Judgment House in the middle of the night and collect a handful of ashes from each of the fireplaces. Then he'd have to light some candles, sprinkle the ashes, and read the spell. We told him that if done correctly, the spell would supposedly blow out all the candles. If he agreed to do all this and the candles so much as flickered, we would promise to stop making fun of him. We could see that he was scared, but to his credit, he agreed to go through with it. What we didn't tell him was that we had set up a hidden camera to catch all the hilarity on tape. The next day, Robbie didn't come into school. We assumed he had chickened out and was too embarrassed to face the music. Then I heard that Robbie went missing. I felt the chill run down my spine as I retrieved the tape from our hidden camera. I pressed play and fast forward until I saw Robbie. He was doing just as we instructed him to. But then, a shadowy figure crossed in front of the camera. Robbie turned in horror just as the camera cut to static. When the image finally returned, Robbie was gone. And the only sign that anything had happened at all was the now smoldering fireplace over in the corner.
Damn. There's a haunted house around where I live that people used to go to. I never went to it. Don't know why. But a bunch of my friends did, and anyway, some of them said that they saw creepy stuff, and Even so, even one like a dude hanging in a closet. But I don't think that was you know, I don't know if he was BSing us or not, or if he was just an idiot. But was like up on this hill, but then it was enclosed by trees, like the property up there, and because the same kid said like, "Oh man, it's so freaky, like the wind stops as soon as you step through to the building." And like, well, yeah, idiot, like there's a ring of trees around it. They're blocking the wind from coming in. So back to the museum. Where we at here? 50 minute. I think I've gone to all the locations though, so it's like, I wonder what, whoops. I wonder if like, where the books are that I missed. I know I missed the drawings, obviously, but... Hey, pukin'. But I wasn't searching every nook and cranny for the drawings, so... meh.
No one
So where's
deserves to
Joy,
be
though?
murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
Ooh. You figure a place like this would have alarms. Oh, maybe there'll be new areas open here for us. Maybe that's the ticket. I can't go through. Whoops. Bad, bad, not good.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
Plot twist.
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail. Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess. Just like you have. Don't you dare compare me to her! Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
Yeah.
Abigail, stop!
Ha!
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing?
It's not Rex. You know it's not Rex.
Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
What do I do?
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Just as soon as I get these collectibles. Oh shit. What can stop Abigail? The hiding witness in custody, partnership, possible target, Joy's verse, powerful scream. Yes. Don't forget about your psychic scream. Sorry I had to possess you, girl, but
It's over, Abigail.
it's not. She'll just possess him again. Or possess her. Pick the switch yourself. Oh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know of any powers I can use. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna look at my little video here. Nope, nothing. Fuck! No!
Joy!
Retry? Okay. Good. I thought this was gonna be like a multiple ending thing or... Okay. Powerful scream, where is it? I don't know what to do! Why can't I...
No!
Joy!
There's nothing around! Oh shit. S. I don't see anything. What the heck? Oh. I mean, maybe there's something with the officer's guns I can use. It only gives me 7 seconds. 8, 7. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 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 How can I stop Abigail? Somebody tell me, how do I stop Abigail?
Joy!
Why can't I just scream again? It's like a Dormammu moment where you just keep screaming. She keeps possessing you, keep screaming until finally she's like, whatever. Even though she's lived for centuries. Poltergeist it. Why can't I possess him?
No!
Joy!
If she can possess him, why can't I? He's my brother. I should be able to possess him, or brother-in-law. Am I just totally... Alright, this is BS. I'm cheating. 'Cause I'm sick of seeing this happen over and over again. No more dead kids. Okay, murdered sole suspect. Stop Abigail. Powerful scream. And you go up and grab her by the hand. I went up to her. And I tried. I didn't get a context clue though. Like, look. Oh, duh. You gotta be so close. Birds, you could be a mile freaking away from birds.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
Remember that time I killed you?
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine. Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Abigail did use Rex to kill me, my own brother-in-law.
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
Yeah, okay.
Baxter.
Abigail used Baxter to kill Rose.
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Now, how come he has no eyeball as a ghost, though? She eventually kills all her killers, especially when they get close to the truth.
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
You got in the way. Oh, no shit. That's why she ran.
No. I wouldn't. No. No, I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her.
Mm-hmm. Now you're just a little kid ghost, and I'm a big bad adult ghost. Alright, but you got demons.
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
Done in by your own demons. Stupid kids. That's what you get. Now I get to see wifey. This girl's still hanging around the neck, and my brother-in-law is still obviously the killer. Like, they're gonna... Ah. Good, she didn't mess around. She got out.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. kid who deserves forgiveness.
Baxter's
She's
talking
paid
to
her
her.
dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
I thought I was gonna have to, like, my name is Earl, all my past crimes, and undo the bads in the sequel that was never made. Man, that was a good-ass game! I don't know, tightening the noose, achievement unlocked. I don't know why, like, it only had a 60% across the ratings. On, like, all the game sites. I don't get why that is. The only downside is, I mean, the NPCs were repetitive. Kind of a useless thing to have in there. But then again, you know, I've played enough RPGs in my life that, yeah, majority of NPCs are useless, but at least they don't recycle dialogue from other NPCs, which these ones did. The investigation stuff was cool. I like how they did it. It gave you the options, and then it, you know, eliminated, at least on the ones where you had to pick certain words, eliminated options as you went. Kind of narrowed it down. And then the finding the actual clues. The bummer about that was the polygon hunting. Like, there were a couple spots that I hit that I couldn't, I didn't know where it was, because, like, there's no consistent distance or anything in the game for the certain interactions in it. Like, you could be, you know, half a room away in some cases, in other cases you had to be right next to it, like the very end there. The voice acting was great. The mocap looked phenomenal. The stealthing around added, like, a little change of pace to it. It didn't make it a wholly... It added, I guess, more of a traditional game element to it, which they weren't hard. They weren't really a nuisance, though. Like it didn't slow down the pace at all, I felt. It was, like, just challenging enough that... and plus, apparently... Well, I guess she didn't make the demons, she made the pits. I was gonna say, like, it tied into the story anyway, but... or maybe she did bring out the demons, too, I don't know. For sure we know she did the pit stuff, but I just associated them both as the same thing, so... I guess I could say that, you know, she brought the demons out to kind of keep him away. It made sense. It makes sense. I thought it was presented great. The secret stuff wasn't too hard to find. Oh, 1C was involved in this. I did not know that. The also finding the collectibles, they added a lot to the game. Like, just powering through and going straight from point A, point B, boom, 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 and going through would not be nearly as satisfying an experience as finding these things. And it didn't... I don't think there was really a point where it was... Yeah, I cheated for a couple of them and looked up where to find them, but, like, for the most part, you found them real easily, at least with a little bit of extra time invested in any given area. It would be kind of cool if it still gave you, like, some reward for the ghost story stuff, like, as you found them, you would get in, like, the next piece of the story, and then, you know, once you found the last one, you would get that final, like, Shyamalan twist, last line of the story. That, I think, because it kind of sucks having to find so many, especially, it was totally arbitrary, the number that they put in there, like, you gotta find 9 of these, but 14 of these, and da-da-da, and it kind of didn't make sense. Especially given, like, it didn't seem like any of the levels, if you want to call them that, were bigger or smaller than any of the other ones, so... I mean, the museum was bigger, but it's, like, I don't remember how many were in the museum. But it didn't seem like there was a consistency between the number of items you had to find for a ghost story in a level and the size of the area you were exploring. So they could have just put them all at 10. I don't see why I had to change. Especially, and like I said, them not hiding them all in super out-of-the-way places. They're pretty much on your path. If you just zoomed around a room a little bit, they weren't that hard to get for the most part. So, obviously they wanted people to extract the extra information in the game. I guess comparing it, like, I'll compare it to the original Resident Evil games, where they had the notes all around the levels, but they weren't, they were, like, so obvious to find. And they were, like, the best part of the game, were these handwritten notes or documents you'd find by the scientists and the staff that worked there, detailing the goings-on and the outbreak and all that stuff. Like, that is what made Resident Evil creepy, and the items you found in this game, really similar, adding, I mean, obviously this wasn't a horror game. It wasn't a horror game. It was a mystery, and like, that even more so is important, finding all those extra bits of information to flesh out the world and flesh out the characters. What names are we reading here? Lil Uzi, Michael Vert, Yusuke Ozawa. Definitely pick this up, especially if it's on sale. You definitely pick up this game. It's super fun. I wish... I would like to go back and, like, find all the extra little bits and just get the more of the story, the little bits of the story that I miss, but, you know, I can just look that up online if I really want to. It's a bummer not having gotten all of the things right in my guesses, because a couple of them were a little... They seem pretty straightforward for the most part. A couple of them were a little bit like, well, you know, that's dumb. Why would it be that obvious thing there? I think I was looking too far into, like, the end. I was trying to make the links that I imagine a detective would make. I don't know, though. Instead of just going like, well, this is our jumping off point, we're at here right now, what is the next step? And that's kind of the mindset you have to guess the correct the correct clues on the investigation stuff. I really like the character design. The main character, very detailed. I still don't know what that thing is he's carrying in his back left pocket. I want to say maybe it's one of those, like, collapsible nightstick things. That thing I kept saying looked like a steel hand grenade from the Germans in the World War II. I don't get why he's dressed like a 1940s or 1920s cop. I guess that's just a design choice they made to add some of that, like, detective noir kind of aspect to it. Okay, here we go. The cast. Jason Brooks. Where do I know him from? Steve Braun. I don't recognize a lot of these names. But they, like, a lot of them sounded... Yeah, Tim DeZam, he sounded familiar. Like I said, he sounded like the dude that did the voice for the Vault guy in Fallout at the beginning of Fallout 4. But I'm not good with voice actors' names. I'm not good with directors' names either. We play this game called Cinelinx, and you have to... It's pretty much 7 degrees from Kevin Bacon the game, and you get a bonus when you connect people via directors, but connect movies via directors, but that I got no idea about directors for the most part, unless they're super apparent, super blockbuster famous like Spielberg or Lucas or Yuri Lowenthal. Yuri Lowenthal is in this. What a... We also played, he was Walking Dead. He was Javier in Walking Dead. Mocap. Jeez, these credits go on till next Wednesday. I'm gonna let them roll anyway. I'm just gonna try and keep talking through it. Boy, sure wish I had some chat here to give me some feedback. Happy Feet Foley. I actually got to do some Foley work not too long ago. For the first time ever, we recorded icicles. My friend was knocking down icicles off his back porch, and I had 2 microphones, and I like had the recorder, and I was holding one up for the knockoff, and then one down to the ground for when they landed. And he took all of the samples, or he took all of that and sampled them out and like changed them and made an entire song from these icicle sounds, save for like he had a sample of a kind of singing voice in the background, but it was kind of fun. I felt super professional because like I had this headset on and my interface here, and I had like 2 mics like this, and Bink Video, that's me. Hell yeah. I wish I had taken the time to practice something artistic like music making so that I could have had more of a creative hand in making the song, but Truffle Shuffle, by the way, he's the one that did it. And I did help him though, like sample. He made a song out of all Night of the Living Dead samples, but I know the movie really well, and he let me get on his MPC and sample all the tracks and transfer them over and put them in the Ableton for him, and then he like cut them all together and made a really awesome zombie song. But that is not up. Neither of those songs are up on the SoundCloud, unfortunately. So anyway, that is it for Murdered Soul Suspect. Awesome game. Totally grab it, especially if it's on sale, like I said. It's a shame that the studio's defunct now, and I don't know if they earn any of the cash for buying games from Dead Sea. I don't know who gets that money. Probably just whatever you buy it from, Steam or GOG or whatever has it. I think next game I'm gonna do is gonna be Tomb Raider, like I said, because really did want to play it. It's a backlog game, and I played it some, but never actually got through it. But it took me a little bit of time to get to the point I was in the game because I was trying to go around and find all the collectibles. I remember there's like stuff you had to shoot with, like hanging pendants and stuff. You had to shoot with arrows. It was totally brutal game. Starting off, when you died, like it was bad. Oh, 208. Oh my god, Big Moisty. I am sorry. I did not even see the shit, man. This did not show up on my chat. I did not have my chat opened. Aw, bummer. I did have somebody in here. I feel like a bum now. I'm a total piece of garbage. I can't get the whisper command to come up. What do we got here? Alright, we're just going to hopefully raid. If there's not enough people raiding, then I'll just cancel the raid. Yeah, it looks like I'm the only one on the channel right now. Oh, I guess I could do a viewer's command. Man, dude, that sucks. I hate ignoring people when they come in the channel. But yes, thank you. Whoops. Thanks everybody that did stop by. Big Moisey, I am sorry, dude. I did not notice the chat at all. I really apologize. I will make it up to you. I'll send you a PM with my sincerest, heartfelt apologies. But thank you all for stopping by. Anybody that did and didn't make yourself known. I probably would have ignored you anyway. But tomorrow, probably upload all these to YouTube or have Twitch auto. I'll probably start today. Just start transferring over videos of these to YouTube because this was a really fun playthrough. Really dug it. And I think it's definitely one of my better streams, so I kind of want to archive it. One of the pitfalls of mine I fall into is like I want the story to be at the forefront because these games are new to me too. For the most part, the ones that I play, they're new to me, and I want to pay attention and I want the audience to know what's going on. And I don't like to talk through the dialogue too much, but sometimes yesterday chat got bumping really bad. I mean, in a good way, bad in a good way. So I had to. I also don't like to ignore the chatters. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. That's like a soft maybe. I usually don't like to stream on Sundays because that's my day to decompress before work. Plus, I got some other stuff I should actually do, be responsible and whatnot. For now, though, I'm going to sign off and wish you all a good day. And again, pumping that donate on the GoFundMe. Can't donate, please share. Thank you all, and have a good day.